All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start off by giving all praises and blessings to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Hakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect men scattered, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity, risking life and livelihood in doing so, especially in these days and times. All right. Shalom to the women and the children who watch and who learn as well. All right. And okay, I'm just trolling for topics. Okay. I want to go into the Gentile um I guess you could call it a mystery. All right. Because Jake just don't get it. Jake don't get it. Um, a lot of people they really don't get or don't understand. Okay, the difference between the Israelite Gentiles. All right, Gentiles who are Israelites but are called Gentiles, or who are called strangers. All right, versus a real stranger or a real, Gentile. Okay. And so, this subject is really like beating a dead horse. All right. Um, and so I look to the internet to make things a lot easier. Okay. But as you see it says generative AI is experimental. Okay. Well, let me say this. The AI has, this AI is not really AI, meaning when you think of AI, you think of the computer thinking and seeking out, uh, you know, the answer, okay? Which these computers are not, they're not on that level, okay, yet. Okay, and I don't think that they will ever be on that level, okay? This devil doesn't want you. Can you imagine if your computer was giving you the answers? Okay. So this AI that you have or that you are using is not AI. It is just something that is algorithm, planned out. Okay. Sort of say they already have the answers. It's basically, pretty much a Google search. Okay. But it says AI. Okay. It's not artificial intelligence using that. Okay. Because I put Israelites among the Greeks, which is, that would be something easy. Okay. A few scriptures, out of the scriptures, and there you are. You would have it. I mean, that's nothing. Okay. You can read the scriptures and you can see that there are Israelites among the Greeks. Okay. But in this case, it didn't provide scriptures. All right. And it gave some really weak explanations, all right, to show you that this is not really AI, all right, because guess what? The 1948er, okay, you ask questions about Israelites, and it says, yeah, the Israelites are Jewish people, okay. Well, guess what? That can't be correct. That's not gra- um, grammar grammatically, all right, correct, all right. Jewish, okay, Jewish meaning like the Jews, all right. So if the AI is giving incomplete answers, well, then that means that it's not really AI when it's coming to certain terms, all right? Certain things, all right? Because AI is supposed to give you the answer. Like if you watch Star Wars and they're androids, Luke Skywalker could talk to, R2D2 or C3PO, and they'll come up with the answer. Okay? They'll come up with the answer pinpoint because they're able, it's a computer. It's quickly able to go in through resources, check all the resources that are online for the correct answer, in which you have computers that are able to do that, but this AI that they're offering to the public it's not doing that, and they don't want it to do that because that would make you a millionaire and a billionaire, okay, overnight. Okay, if you ask the right questions, you will be a very rich person, and they don't want that. Okay, so the Gentiles now. You have people, these Israelites who are saying that uh, the Gentiles, all right, are going to share the inheritance, okay, of the Israelites. Okay, you have Israelites who are saying that. Now, listen, you have to understand the system that is in place. People do not want this system to be moved. Okay, my last video I was showing you how this system is. Those are like mountains. Okay, people do not want this system moved. Men have lost their lives. That's why when we open up, and say, those risking life, okay, and livelihoods, you have to realize that they're gonna take the gloves off. Okay, they have taken the gloves off. All right. um and they are they are making moves. Okay, they are making moves on the Israelites right now. All right, now, um I I'm going to use this as an example, and I may have used it as an example in another video. All right, and it's about Cat Williams. Like I said, he pretty much like a cousin. Okay, but you know the thing with Cat Williams, and some of these people is, it's sort of like with my job. All right, and I don't mean uh to rant. Okay, but I want you to want to put this in a perspective that you can grasp. All right, a better perspective. Now, okay, I'm part of a union at work. Okay, I pay my union dues. All right, people that are in the union with me, those are supposed to be my fellow brothers and sisters, just like in the truth. Okay, just like in the truth. You're part of a camp. Okay, and these are supposed to be your brothers. You go to war with these people every day. All right. You're on a battlefield with these people. All right. And these are supposed to be, your brothers. Okay. Your sisters, your brothers. All right. And, like at my job, when they came down with the jump shot policy, okay, you know, those people that were we sat up and laughed and, talked shit, played cards and cracked jokes, it was like a family. But, when they, threatened those people with changing their life, okay? Because like I said, a lot of these, those Jakes, Jake is into being debt slaves, keep, trying to keep up with the Joneses, all right? Monkey see, monkey do, all right? They have to live that lifestyle. So they become debt slaves, okay? And so when it came down that you either take the jump shot or you lose your job, instead of, my fellow union mates, okay, family, okay, they were saying, no, man, you got to take that motherfucking jump shot, okay, you got to take that motherfucking jump shot, or fuck you, I'm not finna lose my money, okay, and so you'll get the same thing, even in the truth, people, they may seem and may appear to be brothers, you be on the battlefield with them. In your mind, look, you'll take a bullet for them, okay? And then the same individual, will act like a bitch, like you did something to him. All right, you know. Hey, I've never did nothing to you, but be a brother. So hey. So with Cat Williams, all right. Now I'm not saying he's Saint Cat Williams, but I'm saying that he now I really don't his story, okay. Hey, I don't know his story, okay. It's the story he gave, all right. But the situation of you're in a craft and they're telling you, offering you, look, you got to put this wig on and this dress on, that's the only way only way you're gonna make money, that's irritating, man, okay. But then, okay, you have people that are supposed to be your brothers, you're looking at them like, man, fuck that, man, I'm not putting on no, you got people that said it, look, we not gonna do that, okay. We're not gonna put on dresses, we're not going to effeminize ourselves. We're not going to put that vibe out there. Okay, it was done. When it first, I'm not familiar with. They say Skip Wilson or Flip Wilson did it back. I'm not familiar with that. I think the first time that I really saw something like that, and it was funny, came from In Living Color. Okay, when Jamie Foxx played the Wanda character, all right, and it was Jamie Foxx, David Allen Greer, and Tommy Davidson, and there was another comedian along with Jim Carrey. He was the host, all right, and it was like a dating game type of show, and it was hilarious. Okay, it was funny. Okay, Jamie Foxx would, every now and again he would be the Wanda, and it was even dying down then. It was enough. Okay, we saw that. Okay, we've seen that already. Okay, and that's done. Okay, but other entertainers, that's what they continue to do. Martin, Martin was funny without having to be big, without being Big Mama. He didn't have to do that. You know, uh, a lot of these entertainers, they were pretty kind of funny, and they would have actually been more funnier had they not uh, put demean themselves like that, man. All right, for lack of better terms, and that's not the word, but made their self look bad. Okay, and so an entertainer, like Cat Williams, I'm sure that he wants to be in movies. A lot of these comedians, they want to be in movies and play roles, but they're always offered or always told that look, you have to put this dress on, okay? You have to put this dress on. And so, when they all decide, Dave Chappelle came out first and he complained, all right? And right after, Dave Chappelle complained about it, then you had this individual, Kevin Hart, okay, he parties with P. Diddy, okay? Jamie Foxx, he parties with P. Diddy, all right? I've never been to a P. Diddy party, man. And, I don't know. They say it's a wild party, okay? But you don't want to be offered that at work. Like, you work a job and now, you got niggas, they working on their lunch break. Okay? And the boss is looking at them like, oh shit, they working on their lunch break. Okay? And I gave them an hour a lunch, but shit, these motherfuckers working on their whole lunch break. These are some good workers. And y'all looking at this motherfucker like, nigga, is you motherfucking crazy? You know what I'm saying? So, when you see these Israelites, they want to have, cook ham, Dr. Pepper ham, for Christmas, and they're Israelites, they want to make the ham for Christmas and the ham for New Year's and, Easter. Okay. They want to come up with these doctrines and they've been right next to you. You have to understand that these individuals, they are part of a whole nother agenda. Okay? They are part of a whole nother agenda. And the whole other agenda that they're a part of has more money, man. Jake is in it for the benefits, man. A lot of Jake is in it for the benefits. Their heart is not there, man. Okay? Their heart is not there. So, you you're gonna get GMS members that pop up. Okay? They were plants, man. They were plants, man. Just, sitting in there, just a plant. Okay? This nigga repeating every, I've seen it, in the camp. Jake sitting up there, this nigga, he's sitting up here teaching you about the 12 tribes, yeah, and then all of a sudden, he didn't broke down, how, Issachar is Issachar. He's able to he's went and broke that all down, but then he gets out of the truth, all right, and he says, "No, man, Issachar ain't part of the Israelites, man. That's not a part of the tribes." Okay? Fucking Puerto Ricans, man, they not part of the tribes, man. Okay? Come up and say, hey, ain't no such thing as chariots. You know? And a lot of people, listen, man, I don't got nothing to lie, to lie to anybody about, man. Okay, it's not that serious. I'm not going to, just, repeat a lie about something that's not true. Okay, it's not that serious, man. Um, I've seen the chariots, man. Okay. I just recently seen a video, which I'm going to do a video now that I've seen this video. Another video that the Apostle Tahar did. All right, he just did a video on the Miami mall incident, which I didn't see. Some footage, okay, about a portal, okay, opening up, and people, listen, and I saw it, and I knew it was a portal. You see, and I knew it was a portal because I've seen them. I've seen them before, man. Okay, I've seen them before, and not on the ground. Okay. But anyway, you have these people that, they were teaching about the chariots, but then, now the chariots is fake, they phony. Ain't no such thing as a chariot. you know? So, yeah, okay. And I mean, I've seen chariots, uh, you know, close enough to throw a rock at them, okay? And they were, and they were moving that slow. Another thing that I'm gonna save all that for the other video, but because now we're talking about the Greeks, and I really don't want to get off this subject. Now I'm going to go to the scriptures. I'm going to go to actually one of my favorite scriptures. All right, in the script, one of my favorite scriptures when I first started coming into this truth and reading the scriptures. All right. And getting an understanding through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, some scriptures. So I'm going to go to a scripture real quick. This is one of my favorite scriptures, man. All right. And this is Exodus. All right. This is Exodus 3:17. Okay. And it says, and the Lord said unto, wait, got to start up. 3:16. Wait. Okay. 3:16. 33:16. It says, for wherein shall it be known here, okay, that I and thy people have found grace in thy sight. Okay, so Moses is coming to Yahweh, all right, and he's saying, look, let it be known here that I and thy people have found grace in thy sight. Okay, and this is where the grace, grace kicks in. Okay, so he says, it's not where it kicks in, but this, you have grace, man. All right. He says, is it not in that thou goest with us? So this is a question. You know what I'm saying? This is a question he's saying. He's like, you going with us, man. You know? So shall we be separated, I and thy people, from all the people that are upon the face of the earth. He didn't say, this is talking about the whole earth, not the known earth, the whole earth. Moses is saying, we have found favor in your eyes. So this is what I ask. Keep us separated from all us, and keep us separated from all the people, okay, on the face of the earth. That salvation for the Israelites only, okay? And the Lord said unto Moses, I will do this thing also that thou hast spoken, for thou hast found grace in my sight, and I know thee by name. And he said, I beseech thee, show me thy glory. All right. So now I'm going to go into the NLT. We're going to read that in the NLT real quick. All right. And it says, and you could read up, you could read up. All right. So you can get it, starting at 15, it says, all right. Exodus 33 and 15. Then Moses said, if you don't personally go with us, don't make us leave this place. Verse 16. How will anyone know that you look favorably on me and your people if you don't go with us? Okay. For your presence among us sets your people and me apart from all other people on the earth. Okay? So when Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai returns, okay, it ain't going to be no heathens, all right? No other people up in there, man. Okay? Verse 17, the Lord replied to Moses, I will indeed do what you have asked, for I look favorably on you, and I know you by name. Moses responded, then show me your gracious presence. All right. The Lord replied, I will make all my goodness pass before you, and I will call out my name, Yahweh, before you. For I will show mercy to anyone I choose, and I will show compassion to anyone I choose. All right. And this is talking about who? The Israelites. That's who he has chosen. Okay. And has solidified it. Okay. And it's solidified over and over and over again throughout the scriptures. All right. Now should have went to another version, but hey, this is on point, man. Okay. This is on point. For wherein shall it be known here today, known here, that I and thy people have found grace in thy sight. Is it not in that thou goest with us? So shall we be separated, I and thy people, from all the people that are upon the face of the earth. Okay. And the Lord said unto Moses, I will do this thing also that thou hast spoken. So, does the other nations have an inheritance with the Israelites? All right. Man. It's the book of Joshua. All right. 13 and 6. Now you can read up. All right. Read up. To get a better, clear understanding, but I'm just getting right to the point. It said, all the inhabitants of the hill country, from Lebanon unto Misrapothamim, and all the Sidonians, them will I drive out from before the children of Israel. Okay. Now, some people may say, see, that's what that was talking about. Okay. Only divide thou it by lot unto the Israelites for an inheritance as I have commanded thee. All right. Now, therefore, divide this land for an inheritance unto the 9 tribes and the half tribe of Manasseh. Okay. So, let me jump around. Doing some hopscotching. All right. This is Joshua, book of Joshua 14 and 2. Let's start at 1. All right. It says, and these are the countries which the children of Israel inherited in the land of Canaan. The children of Israel. Okay. The kingdom of heaven will be where? On earth. Okay. Okay. And these are the countries which the children of Israel inherited. In the land of Canaan, which Eleazar the prince and Joshua the son of Nun and the heads of the fathers of the tribes of Israel, okay, distributed for inheritance to them. All right, to who? Their sons, their grandsons, great-great-grandsons. All right, and so this has put you damn Edomites and you damn heathens. This has gotten these heathens, these other nations, in over their fucking heads. Okay? Because they're what? They're in the land. All right? You had Ishmael, okay, under Saladin. All right, I had a partner. Okay, his name was Saladin. His brother name was a Kenaton. I forgot all of their name, man. All right. A whole bunch of them, man. Uh, you know, Kenaton was the older brother. Younger brother was Saladin, and they had some more brothers, man. All right. Cool guys. But Saladin, all right, had, took Jake. Okay. Jake, was up in the land. Okay. And Saladin and, those other nations, they took Jake up out of there, man. Okay. Put Jake in slavery. And a lot of you niggas, you're into that Islam today, man. Okay. You're into that, the word assassin, and I said I did a part 1 on Islam. That word assassin itself, assassin used to make some nice rims. But assassin comes from these Ishmaelites, man. That's where the word assassin comes from. The Ishmaelites, they were terrorists, man. The assassins. Okay, putting Jake was using them to do hits, which ultimately backfired. Okay. So by lot was their inheritance, as the Lord commanded by the hand of Moses, for the 9 tribes and for the half tribe. All right. Let me see. I commanded Moses, and the children of Israel did as they divided the land. Then the children of Judah came. All right. Nevertheless, my brethren that went up. Okay, so the Israelites were solely, the Israelites, okay, inheritance. So now you got, these individuals saying that Israelites' inheritance goes to other people, man. So, so somebody lying, right? Somebody's lying. We've heard, okay, what the Lord has said, man. And there's videos, man, just, that just goes into this. But, when it comes to an inheritance and stuff like that, man, all right, it's pretty simple, okay? Salvation, all right? When it's talking about salvation, that's talking about for the Israelites, man. All right? The book of Joshua 21 and 43. And the Lord it says Joshua 21:43, and the Lord gave unto Israel all the land which he sware to give unto their fathers, and they possessed it and dwelt therein. Now, yeah, the Lord took Israel out of the land, okay? But does it mean that it's not their land anymore? No, man. Okay. And they possessed it and dwelt therein. And the Lord gave them rest round about, according to all that he sware unto their fathers. And there stood not a man of all their enemies before them. The Lord delivered all their enemies into their hand. And that's exactly what's going to happen again in the kingdom. So how are these individuals going to be saved? Okay? How are these individuals going to be saved? These individuals are going to have to be whipped into shape, man. The law, statutes, and commandments are not going to go into these other nations, man. Once America goes down, man, these people are going to go back into that barbarian like mind state, man. They're already going there, man. Things are already, raunchy. Okay, these women, they're man like. They're gonna have to be tamed, man, like a wild horse. You go out there, you try to jump up and mount what do they call them? A Mustang. Out there in the Southwest, you got those Mustangs that run wild. Okay, out in the fields. Okay, now you just can't run up. Okay, and grab that type of horse and just think you finna just ride around on that horse, man. And that's how these women are, man. Okay. Now you may, get close enough to feed it. Okay. Give it some hay or some grass. It may be hungry, it may be thirsty. Okay. But once you try to mount that horse, man, that horse is going to do that jump. Okay. Kick your ass. Okay. And you better hope he don't hit you in the eye, man. Okay. In the head. And that's how these women is, man. That's how these nations are going to be when Babylon the Great falls, man. We're going to have to establish, get them in order, man. Whip them in order, man. Joshua, the book of Joshua 21:44, it says, and the Lord gave them rest round about according to all that he sware unto their fathers. And there stood not a man of all their enemies before them. And the Lord delivered all their enemies into their hand. Okay? And so the enemies aren't going to be delivered. They're going to be delivered into our hand. We're going to rule over them. 21:44, 21:45. There failed not aught of any good thing which the Lord had spoken unto the house of Israel. All came to pass, and all is going to come to pass again, just as it was. Okay? Just as it was. Let me see. Now fast forward. Let me see now. Come on, fat fingers. Did I spell it right? Let's see. Okay. John 7:35. Then said the Jews among themselves, whither will he go that we shall not find him? They're talking about Yahweh Shai. Okay. So they're saying, where will he go? Because they're thinking in their mind, like, look, we gonna get up with this dude. Okay, we're waiting to get up with him, all right, to move on him. to violate them. All right. So he said, look, I'm about to be up out of here. So they like, oh, really? Where would he go? Okay. So, that's pretty much what they're saying. Where would he go that we can't find him? So then said the Jews among themselves, whither will he go that we shall not find him? Will he go unto the dispersed among the Gentiles and teach the Gentiles? Okay. And let me look and see real quick. Because I was watching the movie, and for this part, in the movie they said, will he go amongst the Greeks and teach the Greeks and teach the Israelites among the Greeks? That's what it said in the movie I was watching. Okay. That's what it said in the movie I was watching, man. It said, it said, would he go amongst the Greeks and teach the Israelites among the Greeks? Because at this time, you had a large population of Israelites among the Greeks who were living like the Greeks. You had a large amount of Israelites that were in Egypt, okay? But I believe the ones who were in Egypt at the time weren't as heathenistic as the ones that were among the Greeks, okay? Because among the Greeks, they were doing some, they were running around half naked or naked, okay? So it is Helen, all right? So it's saying Helen right here, all right? But again, all right, that's meaning the Greeks. Because as you see, it goes to John 12 and 20, all right? G167. And there were certain Greeks among them that came up to worship at the feast. Okay, so the Greeks were worshiping at the feast, man. Okay, the Greeks could worship at the feast then, but they couldn't worship during the time of Paul. Gotta make it make sense. All right, so like I said, man, in the movie, this is what they said. Okay, it said, and I'm like, these are Edomites saying this shit. Okay, so they knew, and this is a movie, man. This was a movie. All right. It says, will he go unto dispersed among? In the movie, it said, and I wonder what does it say in NLT? Kind of scared. I don't want to lose nothing. Okay. Oh man, that's what I said. I didn't want to do nothing. Go back. No, right there. see, man. Knew it, man. Now I gotta spell this again, man. Okay. I didn't put we go. Come on, man. Now I don't want to find it. All right. See that? Let's see. Oh man. See, now I don't want to find it no more because Esau just fucking cut, man. Now it's only one result for dispersed. And you just see now, I just had it. Okay. Okay, that's the NFT. See, that's why I don't like dealing with. I mean, I do. It's better. I mean, it's cool. Come on, find it. Okay. Let me see something real quick. Go. Slack it 1 minute. All right. All right. The same scripture, man. This is John 7:35. It says, the Jewish leaders were puzzled by this statement. Where is he planning to go? They asked. Is he thinking of leaving the country and going to the Jews in other lands? Maybe he would even teach the, so right here saying, maybe he would even teach the Greeks. All right. But in the movie, it says, will he go to the Greeks and teach the Israelites among the Greeks? Okay. But as you see, all right, when you go into the meaning of the word Gentile now, it says Helen, all right? Man, I gotta drink some water. I'm getting blind. All right. Let's see. Okay. What did I have? All right, Gentiles, same word, and there were certain Greeks. The Greeks seek Jesus. Okay, seek Yahushua. Okay, so at this time, you think is at this time are Greeks? All right. Okay, and Yahushua answered them, saying, the hour is come that the Son of Man should be glorified. Verily, verily, I say unto you, except a corn of wheat fall into the ground and die, it abideth alone. But if I die, it bringeth forth much fruit. Okay? Hey, so, you know, I mean, man, you see that, man. You see that. You see that. Okay? I'm not twisting your arm, man. I'm not twisting your leg. Okay? Says again. All right, Acts 14. And it came to pass in Iconium that they went both together unto the synagogue of the Jews, and so spake that a great multitude both of Jews and also of the Greeks believed. All right, because that's what there were Greeks, all right, Israelites that were into the Greekish fashion. All right. His father was a Greek. Father was a Greek, meaning he was an Israelite. Acts 17 and 4. And some of them believed and consorted with Paul and Silas, and of the devout Greeks a great multitude, and of the chief women not a few. All right. So, yeah, man. So how do you confuse that? How do you confuse that, man? How do you confuse that? How do you not get that? And you've been teaching it unless you are, some type of agent, or just maybe them demons just jumped on you, man. In a wider sense, the name embraces all nations, not Jews. Okay, of course, not Jews, because Jews are not going to be doing what these nations are doing. But if you are an Israelite that is in the tradition and the custom of the Jews, then like Jake here celebrating Christmas, you could tell these niggas all day and night, but they still going to celebrate Christmas. They still going to do Easter. They're still going to do New Year and Thanksgiving, and come up with a reason to do it. They're still going to say happy birthday, right? They're still going to do all of those things, man. Okay? In a wider sense, the name embraces all nations, not Jews, okay? Not Jews, because Jews ain't doing that shit. That made the language, customs, and learning of the Greeks their own. The primary reference is to a difference of religion and worship. With that being said, Lord willing, you were edified. Man. And to next time, Shalom.